We've all heard about the benefits of fermented milk products, and this is really true. Because those microorganisms that live in fermented milk products are of great benefit to our intestines and many other organs. And it is not by chance that experts recommend to include in our diet sour milk products. But there is one nuance. The fact is that some fermented milk products will bring you more harm than good. And about these products you need to know. At the same time, some fermented dairy products are much more beneficial than their other representatives. So in this video, I decided to make such a focused selection. First, we will talk about the most harmful fermented dairy products. And then I'll tell you about the healthiest fermented dairy products. So you'll get the whole picture. Watch it to the end. It will be very interesting, useful, and delicious. So let's first talk about harmful fermented dairy products. Item number 1 is processed cheese. From processed cheese is really probably more harm than good. On the one hand, it's a source of calcium, phosphorus, and some vitamins. But on the other hand, it's a great source of phosphates. Phosphates are the substances that are added to give it a pasty texture. And phosphates are obviously harmful. It's been proven. In particular, phosphates interfere with calcium absorption. What's more, significant doses of phosphates begin to destroy your body's calcium stores. In other words, if we overuse processed cheese, we can really earn ourselves a bone problem. And phosphates are especially dangerous for children. Abuse of processed cheese can even cause rickets. Moving on. The next fermented milk product that will definitely do more harm than good is the next combination, non-fat sweet yogurt. If you buy low-fat yogurt at the store and it has a sweet flavor, don't think that you are consuming something healthy. Of course, you can use it as a source of calories because it's better than going hungry all day. But you should not expect benefits from such a product. Why? First of all non-fat fermented dairy products, they are somewhat detrimental. Because as a rule, calcium from non-fat sour milk is not assimilated because it goes through such chemical processes that the body is simply immune to this form of calcium. Secondly, if you read the composition of non-fat yogurt, there is very often added starch. It would seem that what does starch do in yogurt? Starch is appropriate in potatoes. How did it get into a dairy product? Well, it's actually written on the label. Yogurt, composition, starch. Starch is added there artificially to give it consistency, to thicken it. The benefits of such starch are not really there. And the other component that I mentioned is the sweet taste. Of course, it's very common to pour just huge doses of sugar into yogurts so that the sugar is almost like in a soda. Of course, any fermented dairy product should be sugar-free. The next item is fermented milk products with milk fat substitutes. Yes, this is a whole issue. I must say that it depends on the country of the manufacturer. For example, in some countries it is prohibited, and in some countries it is allowed. So, in principle, it is possible to make cheese based on palm oil. It is legal. We can only hope that the manufacturer himself will write that there is palm oil in the composition. If you see that there are vegetable oils in the composition of cheese or sour cream, that's it. Put it on the shelf and stay away from this product. There should not be any vegetable component in cheese, in sour cream, and similar products. And lastly, I will add, probably still obvious points for you, but these are all sweets wrapped in dairy products. I mean, for example, condensed milk. It's a nightmare, of course. It's just an injection of sugar. Glazed cheese is no good either. Boiled sweetened condensed milk, it goes the same way. Here, I think, everything is clear. And now we move on to the healthiest fermented dairy products. And the number 1 item here is natural yogurt. It is natural yogurt, cooked on high-quality bacterial starter, without adding sugar and other unnecessary ingredients. It should be said that to buy such a real live yogurt in the supermarket is a problem. Of course, you can look for it somewhere in the departments of healthy food, but no one will give you a guarantee that it will be really high-quality yogurt. Therefore, the best way is to prepare live yogurt yourself. Separately, you buy bacterial starter, which is stored in the refrigerator or even in the freezer. This, as a rule, white powder is pure bacteria. Next, you buy milk, usually not ultra-pasteurized milk, but simply pasteurized milk. That is, the milk that quickly sours, literally within a week. The leaven is added to the milk and further cooked in a warm place, or the most optimal is if there is a yogurt maker. It is able to provide the right temperature for a long period of time, and the output is a very healthy product. What is the principle here? The fact is that milk contains, as we well know, lactose. Lactose is a milk sugar. That is, it is a simple carbohydrate. When we add bacteria to this very milk, the bacteria start to eat this lactose. It is a source of energy for them. They eat it, they multiply there, they continue to eat lactose and multiply. As a result, our dairy product becomes sour milk. I mean, it's souring due to these bacteria. And that is why there will be no lactose in the finished yogurt, because these bacteria have eaten it. So, these very bacteria will do the most good for our intestines and the whole body too. Because a healthy intestine and healthy microflora are proven to strengthen our immunity and nervous system, positively affect our mood and mental abilities. And intestinal microflora is actually a separate organ, because the body of a healthy adult contains 1 to 2 kilograms of microbes. Can you imagine? And that's the norm. And we have to help the good microbes defeat the bad microbes. The next item is cheese. What kind of cheese would be most beneficial to our body? Here, strangely enough, nutritionists often recommend cheeses made from sheep or goat's milk. And there are a number of reasons for this. First, such cheeses are completely free of lactose. Also, goat cheese is less caloric and contains a huge amount of protein. It also has a lot of potassium, calcium, magnesium, B vitamins, vitamin C, a very good composition of probiotics, that is, useful microflora. The benefits to the body when consuming goat cheese are substantial. It can improve the activity of the digestive system, normalize the microflora in the intestines, strengthen the immune system, and contribute to the body's natural defense against environmental influences, normalize metabolic processes in the body, fight high blood pressure. In addition, goat cheese is an excellent dietary product. It is much easier to digest compared to varieties of cheese made with cow's milk due to the saturated fatty acids contained in its composition. It also has the ability to boost your metabolism, which will definitely lead to the loss of extra pounds. We hope that our tips were useful to you. Be healthy, and until new meetings on our channel. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest health tips and tricks. Stay healthy and see you in the next video.